internet. This is Skydaddy, and I'm here to, by popular demand, teach you the guitar work used in the new song Mushrooms. So let's get into it. Start with my face in it. So, first of all, what's important to know is that this song is in, the whole guitar is tuned down half a step. That means we're starting on E flat. Standard tuning, half a step down. All right, let's start off with the opening riff. Starting on the 7th fret of the top E. That's the B string, and then 6th fret. So we're going down the strings. Okay, once more, that's hopefully that's clear. And then I'm going to get into the chords. So it's this. All right, that first chord there is a C sharp minor 7th. Of course, it's actually a C minor 7th, but because we're in I'm going to talk as if we're in standard tuning. So we're on the 4th fret barred with your 3rd finger on the D string and your middle finger on the D string 6th fret, middle finger is on the B string 5th fret, like so. All right, we have 3 chords in the verse. That's chord 1. Let's go to chord 2. So what we've got here is some sort of B flat minor 6. Really, it's an A minor 6. So we've got middle finger on the 6th fret of the bottom E. And you're using that same finger to mute the A string. Now you've got your your index finger on the 5th fret of the D string. And you've got your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the D string. That's a minor 6 chord. I love it very much. A normal minor 6 chord, you would also put your pinky there on the 6th fret. But we don't want that really. We're going to leave that open. We're going to strike that open B string. So that's chord 2. Chord 3 is a bit of a Brazilian chord, I guess. So 5th fret of the bottom E with the middle finger. Again, muting that A string. And now we've got the index finger on the 4th fret of the D string. And then we've got the pinky finger on the 6th fret of the G string. And then we've got the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the B string. That's chord 3. So the main part of the verse is those 3 chords. Pre-chorus. So the first chord, I believe, is a minor 9. We've got, that's the first, so that's a G sharp, that's 4th fret, bottom E. Again, no need for that A string. Index finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then 4th fret on the G and B strings. That's what we've got. Now we've got a pretty standard minor 6th on the 7th fret. By standard, I mean we're using that pinky as well. Don't be afraid to let that open top E ring out. And then we're back to this chord, that Brazilian chord. Again, feel free to let that open E ring out. So. That happens once, and then we're doing this, but we're not major 7, minor 7thing it, we're just standard minor. And then, here's a chord progression I really like. So we're gonna start with B minor 6th, and now, this is a little tricky on the fingers, so get ready, okay? We're gonna move this down. First, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these 2 fingers and we're gonna move them up a string each. And we're gonna take that index finger and we're gonna put it down onto the B string like so. So it's kind of an A minor chord, but the middle finger is on that 6th. So we're going. And then down to a F sharp minor 7th. Like an F sharp minor, but no pinky. And then the final chord of the verse is, it's a bit like an A 7th, which is this, but you're adding that top E on the 2nd fret. So I'm gonna do the whole thing. Check this out. And then I'll go straight into the pre-chorus here. And there you go, there's the verse. Now let's do the chorus. It's pretty chordy, so get ready. We are starting off with an E. And then we're gonna do a B with a D sharp root. So that goes, we're not hitting that bottom E, we're starting here on the 6th fret of the A string. And then we're going down like this, barring the 4th fret. And then we're playing a B minor. And then back to the F sharp minor 7th. So that's. And then it just blew, yeah, lit up the scene. And then the second time round, there's a slight variation. And then we're up to the B minor 6th. And then we're doing a diminished chord here. That's a B flat diminished. So 6th fret, no A string. 5th fret of the D, 6th fret of the G, 7th fret of the B. And then back to that original Brazilian chord. This is a chord progression that is rife throughout a lot of my songs. And then back to that F sharp minor 7. So that's the chorus. And then we're back to the riff, but it has a slightly different thing going on here. And here it is. Just like the intro, but now we're gonna go let's go through that. So we've got the beginning of the intro. But instead of going on the beat, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you get to this note, we're gonna play the 9th fret on the G and B string. And then you're bringing that lowest note down one. And then we're playing just the E chord, but up here. Once again. Now we got the middle eight. So we've already encountered all these chords in the song. We've got that pre-chorus chord we loved so much, that G sharp minor 9th. And now we're up to that B minor 6th, our old friend. And then we got the Brazilian chord here. And then at the end of that middle eight, we're going to go to an A minor 7th, like so. So what we're doing here, we're just all 5th fret. Again, none of that A string. This is not an A string friendly song. We've got 5th fret here, 5th fret here, 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 and we're letting that open top E ring out. And now we're back to the verse. And that's pretty much everything you need to know. One more thing, in the second chorus, when I'm like, people's feet are gonna move, yeah, when they hear his reprise. Instead of going down to that F minor 7th, we're gonna go to that A minor 7th. A fucking huge mushroom. Yeah. And then the one other thing you need to know is at the very end here, at the very end of the chorus, where it's like, it's the start of a new year, where all the endings are prized. We're gonna do that same shape we did up here earlier. We're gonna do it down here. So from the F minor 7th, we're gonna flatten that B string once, like so. And then again, ending on that. And there you have it. That was Behind the Strings with Skydaddy. Hope you enjoyed the lesson, and let us know if you have any other requests. God bless.